Hey, Bob, would you do us a big favor? Double-edged sword. You came up here. You soaked up your accolades. Big, funny Bob Hope cameo.
It's kind of a cock.
My girlfriend's sick tonight. She's not here. Could you play her part in Dungeons and Dragons?
Woo! Sure.
Okay. All right.
All right. Spencer, if you would, dispense the character sheets.
You know how it works, Bob.
I watched, I have to say, and I'm with an open mind, but when I went to the homecoming show at the Egyptian, when you did this part, I couldn't have been more lost.
Yeah.
Well, because that was a rat fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was all over the kitchen, man.
Okay.
Nobody
all right, well, I'll try my best. That's
I don't
all
think
I can
anybody's
do.
calling that a basically, these character sheets, I tend to stare at them with my eyeballs, but I'm not actually reading anything on them. I'm just nervous.
Yeah, this is gonna. I just did
you,
this
sir.
for the first time last week, and it didn't make any sense to me. So just sort of go with it.
The idea is like Spencer's the narrator. He tells you what's going on, and he's the final judge of everything that happens. And he has dice, and he has an encyclopedic knowledge of rules to guide him. But you tell him on a turn-by-turn basis like what it is you want to do.
And he'll tell you whether or not that's available to you. And if it's something hard for you to do, he'll roll the dice, and you'll find out the outcome of that. Is that correct, Spencer?
That's correct.
All right.
And your character is kind of like has arrows and shoots a lot of arrows.
She just last week she fucked Dan under a horse.
Oh, that's right.
Also, she used to be a dude.
You're in love with me.
You're in love with Dan. Used to be a dude. You fucked him under a horse. You shoot arrows. Spencer, if you would, get us up to date.
Last time, our heroes had split up. Sharpie and Mulrain, possessed with compassionate spirits, charged off on Coco, the animal companion, along the length of the Infinifish, in the hopes, this is a run-on sentence, of finding the fish-dwelling tribe of humans and a halfling in the wreckage of the fish. But the pair didn't realize the truly infinite nature of the Infinifish and soon grew tired. Gripped by passion and a sense of daring heroism, the couple copulated in the shade of their great horse. Meanwhile, Quark ran into a progress-blocking thicket in the forest, a massive wall of trees. Believing traps to be about, he stood stock still, allowing him to hear the approach of yet another stranger. Christaberg, the songsman. The two caught up on recent happenings and bounced ideas for song titles off each other for a time.
Yeah, Bobcat Christaberg, Lady in Red.
He sang Lady in Red.
Yeah, that's his character.
He also wrote it. It's a great song.
It's a good jam.
Yeah, it's great.
He's also a thief.
Yeah. He also is a thief. That's so true.
30 seconds, Spencer.
I know, maybe I'm filling. Rejoined by Sharpie and Mulrain, who, bathing in the afterglow, decided that the fish-dwelling folk of the Infinifish were probably fine and charged swiftly towards the exact location. The party set off, following Christaberg, their newfound guide toward the soul of growth.
You did it again! Perfect time! How do you do it, Spencer?
So you're caught up, right? That all made sense?
Oh, yeah, now I understand.
Yeah, so we're going off after a thing called the soul of growth.
Yeah.
And I'm following my newfound possibly friend Chris DeBerg.
Oh, we're brothers.
Hopefully friend, yeah.
Singer-songwriter of The Lady in Red.
Great song. You've heard that song, right?
Yeah.
He's good with a bow and a dagger as well.
A bow and a dagger.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And he keeps trying to go back to the well of writing songs about women in various shades of clothing.
Women in white.
Right.
Women in beige.
Yeah, I think there was a dude in Scarlet was one of them. I feel like they haven't really hit as hard as
So
Lady in Red.
we're all together now? We've all caught up?
You're all together, following Christaberg to the rumored location of the soul of growth.
Okay, I examine the immediate surroundings.
As you walk, you notice the purple tinge of the sky beginning to ripple and change.
Ooh.
The floating light-giving orbs of this plane ceased shedding their brilliant light, and one by one begin winking out of existence.
So it's nighttime?
The sky changes to deep red, and the shadows grow deep.
I think it's dusk.
I just realized it's a fine line between Spencer and Prince.
Is there about to be a raspberry dawn?
The sky is purple. There are people running everywhere.
Only one long to see you.
He's a good songwriter. You should be flattered.
Yeah, what? Oh.
I wanted to ask a question because
Yeah.
I was listening to the last couple episodes and realized that during the various blackout drunks that occur at this segment in the show, that I acquired a book of fiery writing, right?
It's a book of bloody writing.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell me about that?
Is it
Me, the disembodied voice that describes your surroundings?
Wait, what? Sorry?
Just say yes.
Oh, yes, you, the gods. Yes.
You found a book. You believed it to be magic. It's similar to your spell book, but, also different. Radiates strong power, I think you noticed at one point, and you wanted it. It's probably some sort of artifact. You couldn't read the language.
Do I think it's a spell book?
You think it's some form of spell book, or
And
maybe
I could read it and cast the spells from it if it was.
if you could read it.
Can I read it?
I mean,
Can
potentially.
he can read music. Can Christopher read? Can
You guys
Christopher
have
read
to
this
act
book?
it out. You just talking to me. You got.
I hold the book up to my companions, and I go, anybody ever see this language? Look with your eyes, not with your hands.
That's clearly a duck.
I speak gnome, common, and dwarf. That doesn't seem to be what I can speak.
Nope.
Yeah, I can read it.
You definitely,
I can read it.
You
It
definitely
says,
Oh,
recognize it. though.
Yeah.
Christopher Berg, you're not just a songwriter. You're a bloody book reader.
I got
It's
a lot
so
of gifts.
ironic that you could read this book, but you couldn't read the pulse of the people after your
I
first
don't know.
hit song.
I think I read it pretty well, at least once.
Well,
Are you saying you can read the writing in red?
yeah, it's all blood.
As long as it's red colored, I'm the king of it.
All right, Christopher Berg, what does this book say? I hand it to him.
It's just the lyrics to my song.
No, turn the page. Turn the page.
Sorry.
You recognize them to be magic words, but not being a wizard, you can't really glean their true meaning.
They're magic words, but I'm not really a wizard, so
What language?
magic-y.
I'm gonna say it's a far realms language.
It's
Far realms.
it's Urdu, the language we speak in Pakistan.
That's fine.
That's you shake your head as that. That's
I
made
shook
up.
my head. Yeah.
You don't know
No,
there's
I
not a
don't-
Pakistan?
I don't know how to read it. I don't know how to read it, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, like it would say like abracadabra. Like you could read it, but
I can read it. I can read it phonetically.
Yeah.
It's like
Alphabet,
Spanish.
but-
you just don't get magic, so you don't really.
Well,
it's like-
but if he said the words out loud, would the spells still work?
well, no. You have to weave the spell. The words.
Give me
are
that
part
book
of it.
back. I take it back.
No, I can. If you're a magician, if you're a wizard,
Yeah.
I can read the words, and then you can repeat them, and then make the magic happen.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh.
You guys, how you guys
God,
could
it feels like
study
the 80s
together,
again.
like studying partners, and work through the book, and then you could learn the secrets within.
Really?
Potentially.
I'll show you what the words are, and then you can.
I'll give
Are
you
you
the
saying
book back.
I've begun to assemble a study group of unlikely misfits, including a Middle Eastern savant
Spencer,
who's obsessed with pop culture?
You pulled back the curtain.
it sounds a little derivative.
Yeah,
But
breakfast club.
comfortable. I like it.
While they form the study group, I take Coco the horse and lead it off in the woods and fuck it.
That's fine. That could happen. Okay. It's pretty sensual.
You fuck Aaron's horse.
Why not? She's not here.
What's the what? You need a stool to get up to the right height.
I know.
Are you letting it?
You could do a handstand.
I take my sword and chop down a tree and form a stump just high enough for me to stand on and fuck Aaron's horse in the ass.
Well, let's see here about
There's
it.
actually that staff, the staff with the button on it.
I can't find my horse.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure nobody's fucking it.
I'm going to go walk around and see if I can find my horse. Coco?
You hear the sounds of grunting and neighing.
Coco! What are you?
Oh my God! No, it's not what it looks like.
It kind of looks like he chopped down a tree to get tall enough to fuck the horse.
All right, that is it's exactly what it looks like.
I am keenly knowledgeable about nature, and I am upset that you did this to a tree.
D&D master Bob Goldthwait.
Yeah. The horse is a fuck horse. Everybody's fucked up.
Yeah.
You can fuck it. You can fuck under it. It's a fuck horse.
If you can imagine it, it can do it.
All right. Me and the horse take a post-coital nap, and time passes, and hopefully Sharpie and Krista Berg have decoded the book at this point.
Well, it is a long book. I will say that you've decoded a couple pages and might be able to cast off a spell or two.
All right. I fuck the horse again, take another nap.
Well, that would be fine. However, as night had fallen before you guys cut me off, you hear the low moaning all around you of some approaching
Of a horse? Sorry.
Of a horse in the throes of orgasm. No, several low moans all around you, far away. Pretty far away.
I hear some horse moaning.
I hear
It's
more.
not Coco.
I hear.
Do you know how you make a horse moan?
You chop down a tree.
Can Sharpie and Krista Berg? Hey, I think you're ready to try a spell against these guys.
Well, hold on. We don't know these guys. Hold on, Krista Berg. I want to send Avenger up to get a literal bird's eye view.
Avenger is his
my hawk.
Hawk, yeah.
For those of you first-time podcast listeners,
Bobcat.
Avenger, fly and seek.
Launching from your arm, Avenger takes to the air. Soon he's past the canopy of thick trees.
That's me. That's my hawk way of saying, keep doing what you're doing.
You assume he's circling around, getting the lay of the land, and soon he returns.
Avenger, what see you?
It's pretty tough to see through a forest, but
Avenger, please tone down the sarcasm.
Dude, your hawk's got a lot of attitude.
You have learned much as a bird, but sarcasm remains a human domain.
I'm not
Yours is but to spy and report.
still talking. But I managed to see at least 20 what looked to be gray humans approaching.
Jesus Christ,
fuck.
we gotta get the fuck out of here. I've never been more cowardly. There are 20. I relate this information to the writer of Lady in Red.
I have an idea for a new song. Men in Gray.
Jesus Christ, you gotta fucking let go, man.
It just comes to me, you know.
Nothing comes to you, man.
Name a color.
You're hung up.
Name a color.
Name a color?
Just name a color.
No more.
Everything doesn't have to be a color or a person wearing a color.
It's like
You can write a song.
That's
You can write a song called "Singing in the Rain."
You're not writing. You're just changing a word.
It's a Mad Libs.
Sometimes I change up to 2 words. Because it's, there was Lady in Red. Then
Snap out of it! There's an army of 20 gray people coming. I assume they're orcs
Army
or
in
golems.
gray.
Oh my God!
Is
Spencer,
approaching.
Are there
us.
animals? Are there woodland animals around?
You don't hear them, and it seems that they've been quiet ever since that moaning started.
I take out one of my sacks of nuts and I tempt woodland creatures toward me.
Jesus.
After a time, the squirrel approaches.
A squirrel approaches.
What is your deal? What are you looking to do next? You've already fucked a horse twice.
Give me the nut. I'm in a hurry. What's up? Hey,
hello, squirrel. Squirrel.
That squirrel is carrying a Brazil nut.
You know what they call these on this plane?
Squirrel. Look,
delicious.
I don't want to talk to racist squirrels.
Hey, can I have that nut?
Yes, you can on one condition. On one condition, squirrel. I'll give you the whole sack of nuts.
Okay.
If you will scamper forth and examine this army and find out if they're friends or foes.
I'm not doing that. Those are fucking zombies.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's answered the question.
All right, I fucked a squirrel. He's of no use to me now.
I'm still not convinced these are bad zombies.
All right, what do we know about zombies in D&D world?
Wait,
They're not like Walking Dead just came out. It's not why, but in the magic D&D, if you hit them in the head, they don't die. They're stitched together by magic, so they'll keep fighting.
So we're gonna need the spells that Krista Berg and Sharpie have put together, right?
Potentially.
I have a question. I don't know very much about. Do I look in my? I have a sack or something, right? Probably.
You have knowledge of various subjects.
Okay, so I know, dude. I know these zombie guys.
You know a thing or two about zombies. They
Are
come
they
out
slow?
every night.
Are they slower than us?
They're not particularly fast.
They're not super fast, but they're like a glacier. Like if it comes for you, you're fucked like Coco.
Bad pitch. Walk in the opposite direction. I mean, we weren't going anywhere anyway.
How many zombies? 20?
20 that Avenger claims to have seen, but through a forest, that's pretty.
That is also
more.
only as high as Avenger can count.
Are they in the? Are they between us and the?
There are 20 stars in the sky.
Always, yeah.
Are they between us and the soul of growth?
You don't have a beat of their exact direction. They're in various directions.
Now, I get to cast one spell a day.
Oh, yeah.
But is it limited by... What is it limited by?
I think 2 spells. Were there 2 spells listed on that sheet? They should have been on the page behind that, on the right
I don't know.
sidebar.
I left my other sheet in the other part of the forest, I think. No, what's my 2 spells?
I think you can talk to plants.
Oh, yeah, there's a...
Summer Nature's Alley.
Oh, yeah, you could summon an animal.
Alley. Nature's Alley was a sitcom.
That's Kate.
And you can entangle.
Ooh. So you can make the forest entangle them?
Yeah. Well, guys, before I entangle these zombies, there's something I need from all of you. One of you needs to stop fucking my horse. No names.
I don't think...
I'm currently fucking a squirrel over here.
I should mention you critical failed that squirrel fuck. So you sprained your penis.
The story of my life, Spencer. Please don't go squirrel.
And before I entangle these zombies in vines and leaves, I need someone to give me Avenger as a pet.
What?
You heard me.
Baby, I don't understand. You already have a horse.
I know.
It's not even a virgin horse.
But the horse is sullied.
I'm surprised she hasn't already shot 2 arrows at Avenger.
What? We're lovers.
I know, but I don't trust where this is going, and I think I'm more nurturing. This is for Avenger. It's not about you.
I have to give up my hawk in exchange for a tangle spell that may or may not prevent zombies from...
Well, your friends have been fucking all the other animals.
Listen,
my hawk
I don't
is the
need
reason
you
we
to
know
help me.
there's...
Okay?
I'm sorry.
Can I fuck
need you
can I
to
fuck
stop
Avenger?
writing songs about colors is what I need from you.
All right, I got a new one. Cork in a horse
That's good. No colors in that one.
is dancing with me.
That's it.
It's
I got
still too close.
Do I know what kind
of...
of spell in that of Krista Berg helped me decipher that tone? Do I know what kind of spell I'd be casting?
Do you remember that spell that you cast to try and find your father, where you cut yourself?
Yeah, my blood magic spell.
That's the spell. That was the first spell that you learned, so you could find something.
Find father.
I mean, potentially.
Don't already do it. We don't need your dad.
Not.
here.
It's pointless. It's a dumb spell.
It brings your dad around?
Yeah, it creates emotional arc.
Or it just bums you out.
I like the idea that Mulrain could summon the forest to entangle these zombies.
All right, fine, but I'm not giving her my hawk.
Wait, is there anything I can do?
It's ridiculous that she's demanding
How about? Well,
I have stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Right?
fine. Knowing that my girlfriend is in a phase right now, and that she'll probably give the hawk back later, I give it to her.
All right.
And I wink at Avenger in a way that goes, women. Just.
And I wink at
take
Avenger in
Avenger.
a way that says, "I'm gonna fuck you later."
This is why
Now-
you learn to speak to animals.
Now, Christopher DeBarge.
It's Chris DeBerg.
El DeBarge?
I did say DeBarge. Miss a little, miss a lot. I really am going to ask you to, no more songwriting at all. You're just going to have to give up the skill.
You have no power over me.
No, I don't, but if you want me to use my power to make the...
You're so needy right now. You took the hawk. You're taking the one thing I'm good at. Writing songs about people in various colors of clothing.
He's trying to help you write better songs. You're stuck in a rut right now, Christopher.
All right. I'll
Just let it go.
I won't.
The zombies are getting closer.
I won't write a new song for like a little while.
All right. Now I'm going to summon all the trees, the vines, and shrubs to entangle the army of 20 zombies. Avengers really bad with math.
At least 20.
At least 20 to be stopped.
Touching the trees around you, they begin to contort and twist into life. They rap and wave in anger and combat and stuff. I'm determining whether it's working.
What a,
Droopy dog. Hello, Joe. Is this working? I'm determining if it's working.
Sounds like Mom just told you basketball practice was happening.
Because I'm breaking the illusion. It's no fun.
Oh.
You manage to entangle much of the zombies. You feel them being held fast. And by feel, I mean assume is happening.
How you like me now,
They're
zombies?
still pretty far off.
They can't hear you if you say that.
Can I ask you a sidebar question? Magical. I have a levitate spell. How high will that take me up?
Whatever you designate will float slowly. I think it's like 20 feet per round.
And then once I'm up there, like, here's the bottom line, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sharing this with you.
Let's roll. Yeah.
Like, I want to become a living gun turret, where I'm up in the air and I'm going, motherfucker! And, like, magic missiling, like, zombies.
Okay.
Like a sniper tower.
You have to concentrate to hold levitation. So you could attempt it, but you have a chance of failing the spell or falling out of the sky.
I feel like there's really something in this book that's going to help us here.
No, it'll find my dad. It's gay.
Or maybe the first spell isn't the best one, and you guys.
There's more spells.
There's more spells.
You just
Focus.
are being
We're going to
attacked
sit here
by
and learn
zombies.
spells where we're... What?
Is anybody in
You
the
were
crowd
reading
know
a
what to
book
do?
and zombies happen. That's not on me. Like,
Wait, we made the zombies
Who is
happen?
that?
no, that happened.
Someone's yelling at us from the forest.
What's the second?
Sounds like
what's the
somebody's
second
dad
spell?
showed up anyways.
Guys,
Use the second spell.
There's a second spell. What's the second spell?
It's called
Kill
blood-
zombies.
No, it's called Blood Blade. Yeah. It's a blade of blood potentially.
It's the ability of what?
It's a blade of blood potentially.
What does that mean?
You don't know. I mean,
We're gonna try to use this blade of blood. It's red.
I'll
I'm gonna
handle
ask
this.
you not to write a song about it.
Dude, red things are like my wheelhouse.
Can Christopher Berg, can you sing a song about zombies in red that are so boring that kills all the zombies? Can he cast boring song on people?
I should have made you a fucking bard because they can do that, but you're a rogue.
No. I cast Blade of Blood.
I'm sort of like
Christopher.
Sophie in that I'm a thief, but I really want to be a singer.
Well, zombies are fucking zombies. That wouldn't even
Right.
make sense.
So, do we know what the blood sword spell is? 'Cause
You
I have an idea.
You get the idea that it could slice something, perhaps a foe or enemy.
Could it give a zombie back its soul?
Maybe. You don't know that it can't?
Can I,
Because then they would suddenly be burdened with humanity again. And it would be
What
terrible.
are we doing?
They'd be like, what the fuck are we doing?
Wait a minute. Goodwill Hunting wasn't good.
All right, Spencer.
It's just the font was fancy. That's not. If you called that movie Guys Hanging Out, I'd hate it.
I start performing my lute in hopes that Krista Berg sings a song that charms the zombies.
I could throw my platinum record at him. One of them.
Records don't exist, man. There's wax cylinders.
Yep.
Are you guys taking this seriously? Let's cast the Bloodblade spell. Let's do it together.
All right, let's
Christopher
do it.
Berg and me, and I'll go and I'm going to chop all their heads off. I'm sure that still works in D&D world.
Can I say one thing? Don't chop off the ones that are already entangled. Do the ones that are free and coming at us.
Good idea.
As it happens, 3 break through of the undergrowth.
The ones that just broke through, definitely get those.
They seem intent.
Blood, blade, blood, blade, gonna blood, blade, gonna be blood. I'm gonna make a blade out of blood. Blood.
You were bit on the neck by a zombie.
What?
Sing with
While you're casting your incantation, one of the zombies manages to bite you in the arm, dealing 4 damage.
Oh, dude.
After that happens, your spell
See,
goes
aren't
off.
you glad you weren't holding Avenger now?
I climb a tree. I use my climb ability to climb the tallest tree around us.
That happens.
And then, using my far sword, I spin around with one hand like Gene Kelly on a lamppost. And I swing around, using my far sword attack, I swing around and aim at all the zombies and try to get one far sword sweep and kill as many zombies as I can.
As the spell Bloodblade goes off, your far sword does as well. A blade of air and a blade of blood fly through the area.
Hey, you should have told us to duck, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
No, you guys are cool. I wasn't aiming at you guys.
but we couldn't even see it.
It's a blade of air, bro.
Dealing 13 and 16 damage to 2 of the zombies, slicing them into pieces.
Yeah, I just killed 2 zombies. Everyone take it easy.
You both killed 2 zombies.
I climb down from the tree and fuck one of the dead zombies.
Jesus Christ, this guy.
I'm hard as a diamond right now.
This is an HBO original campaign?
Don't you ever spoon?
Yeah, what's your refractory period?
Yeah.
I'm a barbarian.
0 turns?
I'm a barbarian. Hey,
What happened to cuddling?
you guys are talking like people that want to get fucked. I'll tell you that.
All right. Hey, I have a bow and arrow, right?
Yeah, you do.
Can I shoot an arrow at one of the
Yeah,
zombies?
definitely.
Don't just shoot the arrow.
What do you mean?
Don't shoot the bow.
don't
Use
shoot the bow.
the bow to shoot
That's
the arrow.
only shoot the bow after you're all out of arrows.
I think I got
That's the
this
last thing you do.
bow. I have 100 bows in 1 arrow, so I'm pretty sure I know how this works.
Make whatever you do with that bow count.
All right, so I shoot an arrow at a
Your
guy.
arrow plunges into the neck of one of the remaining zombie. It takes 7 damage.
How many are left?
That zombie is left. The rest are entangled at the moment.
So it didn't die?
It didn't quite die.
Oh, fuck, guys.
So,
Maybe you should sing to it.
Summon Monster 2!
Oh, shit. What monster do you want to summon? Do you want me
The
to
one
give you a list?
that can cause the most damage to the most targets that are entangled in the most amount of most.
squid. Squid.
There's
No,
only
not
one.
squid.
That's literally the most wrong answer.
Yeah, no, not squid.
becoming an ape.
I'm so sorry.
Who's yelling at us, guys?
Everyone. Life.
I'm telling you, whatever you read in the book.
Let me hear my options.
Brought half
Fiendish
of his dad.
monstrous centipede, fiendish monstrous spider, fiendish snake, fiendish wolf,
Snake.
I feel like-
celestial eagle,
I like
lemure.
fiendish wolf.
Fiendish wolf.
Fiendish wolf.
It's boring, but it's effective.
Sort of like Lady in Red.
With a
Let it
give you
go,
that.
Krista.
Listen,
It
was,
is a panty dropper.
a lot of people did their first kiss to that song.
with a plume of smoke and the smell of sulfur, a black, dark-looking wolf with red eyes poofs into being and lunges for the remaining zombie, tearing the throat out of the
I'm
zombie.
sulfur sensitive.
The zombie lies slain.
Yes.
So are we free of zombies right now?
You're free of unentangled zombies. Potentially, the rest of them could get out if you give them long enough.
All right, we should go to the place that I know that the soul of growth is at.
Yeah, where is it?
I know where it is.
Don't say Radio City.
If we already drove by it, I'll be so mad.
No.
Okay.
It's just there's a lot of Dunkin' Donuts in this area, so it looks. Can we go to?
As you travel, the trees get thinner and give way to smooth, flat stone tiles. The floor appears ancient as part of some long-past civilization.
I think we're going the right way.
Seems like a cliffhanger, right?
Seems like a cliffhanger. I think we should thank Bob Goldthwait and Kumail Nanjiani for coming by.
Bob Goldthwait,
Because God
Kumail
knows-
Nanjiani.
What's that?
No, I didn't say anything. But you told me I could stop by anytime.
Yeah, and you should. You
Okay.
always should. That was-
I take that really serious.
No, you should. You should take it very serious. I don't say it to random people.
We insist.
Bob Goldthwait should come by anytime, right?
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Very much so.
We actually insist now. We require your presence.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.